The flutter kick, frequently misunderstood among scuba divers, stands out as one of the most misinterpreted methods of propulsion. Typically introduced to divers during their initial open water training, this skill is rarely taught directly by the instructor. Instead, students tend to mimic what they observe, resulting in a subpar imitation. Unfortunately, most beginners persist with this wrongly acquired method throughout their entire scuba diving journey, and this is wrong on multiple levels. It is essential to recognize that the flutter kick is not universally suitable, especially for laid-back recreational diving, as it requires a significant energy expenditure that cannot be sustained over a longer period of time. Over-reliance on the flutter kick not only strains the body, but also leads to faster air consumption compared to alternative techniques like the frog kick. Furthermore, continuous leg movement can inadvertently substitute for proper technique in maintaining buoyancy. Putting these concerns aside, let's focus on the primary purpose of the flutter kick. In simple terms, the flutter kick is a swimming technique that, when performed accurately, enables a diver to rapidly traverse short distances. Its sole legitimate application lies in assisting during emergency situations involving a teammate, thanks to the swiftness it offers. Let's look at the correct execution of the flutter kick. Your knees should remain mostly straight with only a slight bend during the kick. Ensure to properly point your feet so your fins function as an extension of your leg, which is crucial for effective propulsion. To achieve maximum power, focus on moving your legs up and down starting from your hips. Bend your knees slightly at the upward motion and channel increased energy into the downward motion while straightening your leg. When you first begin practicing this finning technique, we recommend starting with slow and deliberate movements. Starting too quickly may cause you to drop your knees below your hip level, instead of maintaining the desired up and down motion with relatively straight legs. Just like with any other finning techniques, it's crucial to maintain proper buoyancy and horizontal position to ensure forward movement without changing your vertical position in the water column. Because the correctly executed flutter kick is highly energy intensive, it's best to save it for resolving emergency situations, such as quickly reaching your teammate who's running out of air, or when you find yourself swimming against a strong current. If you haven't yet mastered the frog kick and need to resort to the flutter kick during your dives, you can save energy by incorporating brief pauses between kick cycles. This will allow you to glide while providing your legs with a moment of rest. There is an advanced rendition of the flutter kick that stems from a more sophisticated diving technique referred to as the modified flutter kick. Initially utilized by cave divers, it was designed to propel the diver ahead in highly particular circumstances within underwater caves. Nonetheless, it can certainly be applied in open water settings as well. Its primary advantage is the mitigation of environmental harm. However, as mentioned earlier, superior alternatives are undoubtedly available to accomplish the identical outcome. Thanks for watching and hope you learned something. Consider subscribing to Flow State Divers to become part of the community of conscious divers and to get notified on our upcoming content.